See, anyway, I am like
a hair away from deleting Facebook, man.
I'm
God, it is just so awful there right now. I have noticed a huge change
in
in my voice
my gameplay.
since I've been off my meds. I'm not using any excuse as to why I'm not doing well. If you've been here enough, you know I really don't care.
I love playing video games. So I'm gonna play video games
Whether I'm doing well or not, but I am truly having problems with things like my fingers doing what I tell them to do. And I know that sounds just
insane. Man, you see me shooting at someone, so you run at me.
That dude, my teammate that I just shot, is gonna fucking come up here with an attitude and shoot me like I did something to him. I don't know exactly what day, but sometime around this time last year
Was when
I got my first scan. And by that I mean my first cancer scan. So I got radiation treatments. Well, I got a specific type of radiation treatment for the cancer that I had.
and
After treatment, a certain time after the treatment, you have to have a scan done to see how much it's worked, I guess you could say.
or not work.
See how much cancer is left, how much radioactive material is left in my body, and to work on treatment plans
What the
and come up with a treatment plan.
that whole process?
We've got two objectives. Lock it down. We've got a UAV on station, ready for flyover.
So 1 year after that treatment, you go in for a follow-up scan to see where you're at. But to do that, you have to be off all your meds. Now, so I was on like one med, right? One solid med. That stuff is a specific thyroid med. And it's a pretty big deal, actually. You know, your thyroid, they had to take the thyroid, among other things. Your thyroid is actually a very important organ. Controls a whole lot of stuff. A lot of your hormones get controlled through your thyroid. Like, there are a lot of things that the thyroid controls that I don't even know about. Was that a bitch move? What I just did to that guy?
We're on Bravo.
I've noticed since being off meds for the past month and a half, and it's been that long, it's been horrible. It's been agonizing. Dude, there have been days in the past month, more often than not, that I haven't wanted to fucking be here anymore. Not, it's hard to explain, man. Like, and I'm not even talking like depressed. Just being fed up with everything. The only way I can
Yep.
describe it. Just, man, just fucking fed up with everything. And I just don't want to be here anymore. It's super weird. Like, I would never do anything. Ever. I have way too much to live for. You know, I've got my wife, my 2 kids, a friend or 2. I definitely have a dog. I do have shit to live for, so I can never do that. Even if I were depressed, I could never do that. I've got way too much shit to live for. But nevertheless, there are times where it's just angry, and times where I'm chill, like right now. And then there's the muscle fatigue, dude. I cannot do anything. My fingers just will not work. I have a hard time manipulating stuff, like playing this game using the keyboards and the mouse. Like, I'm having such a hard time right now manipulating everything. And again, it's so hard to explain what it actually feels like. You know that feeling when your hands are just super, super cold, man, and they just feel frozen, and then add that, like, they're asleep feeling to it, and that's kind of how it feels like to move my fingers and my hands right now. It's how it kind of feels trying to manipulate things. It's absolutely horrible. W key, pressing the W key, and then hitting the shift key to run. dude, that it's difficult to press that. And then you've got like your forearms. I've got kind of a physical job too, and I'm sure that doesn't help because of everything going on, COVID and my line of work. And the fact that we're working over 12 hours a day every day, my body never gets a
Chance to heal.
or recuperate, I guess you'd want to call it. So like just every fucking day, man, it just builds and builds. My body never gets to recuperate. So that feeling I have in my hands as I try to manipulate the mouse and keyboard, I get everywhere else too. Forearms, legs. Ugh.
God, the legs, man, are so bad. Trying to walk upstairs.
I'm not saying this to like whine necessarily, although I I have turned into a whiner.
Part of that whole, it messes with your hormones. Yeah, it's alright. So what? Fuck off. Well, I was not expecting that one.
You know, when I first found out I had cancer, I kind of made jokes. Oh yeah. I don't know why I said oh yeah, because I definitely did not say oh yeah. I think I fucking did a fist bump. Hey man, I was just excited I finally got to buy a fun car. Okay, fuck you. That was some bullshit. And no, it wasn't good hunting. I don't think you killed a single fucking person, bud. I've caught myself looking at my second monitor as if I'm looking
Yeah.
a camera, giving looks to the camera. Like, are you fucking serious right now with that bullshit? Anyway, so when I found out, I was like, oh hell yeah, dude. And the doctor looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I finally get to buy a fun car, bro. You don't understand. You do not understand, homie. I finally get to buy a fun car. I should also say I'm super into cars and motorcycles.
By the way.
So I was super excited, man. I'm like, holy fuck, I finally get a fun car, and it's gonna be awesome, and, you know, it's cancer.
But it's not like fucking
Cancer. There's some fucking pussy-ass version.
version of a pussy-ass version.
That's what I thought. Mine was called papillary carcinoma. So I had a 4-inch tumor on my thyroid. They did a biopsy, said it's cancer. I get to have a fun car now. Doctor looked at me funny.
Father looked at me.
Funny.
How's it getting pretty hot up there?
Fucking shoot them! You're a fucking... You're a fucking jet that hovers. Shoot them, man! That's 2 VTOLs. I never get VTOLs because I suck. Yeah, somehow I got 2 of them this round, and they haven't done a fucking thing. You know, I was told by several different people that if you are to ever get cancer, this is the cancer you want to get. Because it is the most easy cancer to get rid of. So...
You know, I never thought...
anything of it. I was just like, dude, it's the most curable cancer there is. Why would I worry? The 5-year survival rate is 95%. Or the only reason it's even that low is age-based. Meaning...
it's not super...
the 5-year survival rate isn't higher because... strictly based on age. Because... when older people get it, they aren't going to survive it as well. Or their old age skews that statistic. Does that make any sense? I mean, I think the survival rate, like the 1-year survival rate is 100%, or like 99.99999%. And it only drops down to 95% because somebody who's 90 years old has it, they make it to 93 and then pass away, you know, of other stuff. So I was joking. And then a few people, you know, my wife and I started letting other people know, and holy shit, I went 23 and 11. Oh my god, that's terrible. You've got cancer. Pray for you. All this stuff. I'm like, you know, guys, this isn't breast cancer, or this isn't prostate cancer. This isn't colon cancer. Nothing.
The fuck was that?
Anyway, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble about what's going on. And I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening. Later.